welcome back to Selena's podcast. It's been quite a while. No one cares, but it's been quite a while. This is episode 10. And today we're going to be talking about a variety of stuff. And wait till the end because we got some juicy high school stories. Today we have a special guest.
Hello?
Hello?
Hello! My name is Adi. It's nice to meet everybody.
There's somebody here. Okay, anyway. So, there's our special guest, Otto. Oh, goodness. Okay.
I'm crying!
Why? Alright, first thing we're going to talk about is AI. What do you think about it?
I think AI is pretty cool. Like, you can basically generate whatever you want, but it's kind of scary.
Yes. Especially that Snapchat AI.
Oh, yeah. I
That's
don't know why
scary.
Snapchat decided to do that. I don't understand why they did that.
I don't know. But it's creepy. And in the maps, and like the Snapchat maps, like, come on, that's creepy.
Well,
go on there and stalk somebody.
Well, you can, like, go in ghost mode.
Yeah, but still.
Most people do.
Yeah, I am.
Yeah, I am too. I have, like, 2 or 3 friends that have their location on. I have a friend, you know how, like, Snapchat has the Snapchat Plus, so you gotta pay for, like, extra features and stuff?
Yeah.
I have a friend who pays that, and he has, like, a dog right next to him. I'm just like, you paid that for a dog?
Huh?
Yeah, you can get, like, little pets. And, like, but you have to pay for it. And he paid for it. And now he has a dog on Snapchat.
Okay. Me, personally, I don't think Snapchat Plus is worth it.
No, I don't think so either. I think Snapchat was fine the way it was until, you know, they went money hungry, so.
Everyone is. All the places. So sad. The moon landing of July 20th, 1969 by, you know, the moon landing, who the first person was, Neil Armstrong. You think it was real?
Actually, yes, I do. Because I recently actually watched a video of this explorer, and they explored Russia's little building that they were building all the spaceships. And since the US won instead of them, they didn't know what to do with their spaceships, so they just left them there. And you can actually go see them, see those spaceships that they built.
Wow.
They're still there. And they, like, they're, I don't know. I just, based on that, I feel like it's real. Because why would they, like, just leave their spaceships, you know?
I don't know. But there's people saying, like, the footprint that they took a picture of or whatever was fake because the imprints didn't match his suit on his boots.
Oh, I agree with that. I mean, with the technology today, we could, like, take a picture and everything. But back then, I'm not sure if they could actually figure out how to take a picture in outer space yet.
They probably just
so that's probably why they
wanted, like, something, you know, and had to fake it. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I really don't know either, but, like, if we can get proof of like a satellite image or something of like the flag that's on the moon or something,
Yeah.
then I would think it's real. But who knows if the flag's even there? Like, even if they did put it there, like, who knows if it's still there?
Right. An alien took off with it.
Or it could be the gravity. Like, if
Yeah.
they didn't stick it in well,
It's just
like later
flying through
on,
space right now.
Yeah, that would be funny if it came back to Earth.
Ew. That'd be creepy. Does a straw have one hole or two?
Technically, that hole is one because the straw doesn't like go anywhere like a t-shirt does, you know, because t-shirt has multiple holes because it's like curved and everything, and a straw is just a one long thing. And it's connected.
True.
So I feel like it's just one hole.
I have to agree with you on that. It's one hole.
Yay. Yay.
Now, this. Your first birthday is technically your second birthday.
Is it because when mothers get pregnant, I guess that would be like, birthday, it's your birthday because she got pregnant?
But
or is it like, I don't know.
Well, like, I think when, like, she gives birth, boom, you're born, right? That's your birthday. And then, like,
Yeah.
when you turn 1, I don't know. I guess that is technically your second.
Oh yeah, because I know that in Korea they have a different birth system. When you're born, you're 0, not 1.
Yeah. I don't know.
You're like just 0. Or no, you automatically turn 1 when you're giving birth to your baby. You automatically turn 1.
But it's like,
so they're like,
hold on. Oh, I don't know.
it's weird to different system. I don't know.
Because you come out and you're 9 months old, basically.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, well, technically you aren't alive when you're still like an egg. Technically you aren't alive until your heart is developed and everything, you know?
Well, I guess technically you kind of are because you're growing, you know?
Yeah, that's true as well.
Because
I
you
don't
can't
know.
be dead and then not grow, you know?
We do call like bacteria and stuff living organisms.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, I guess that from the point where an egg to like we keep growing. So I guess we are living too from the very start.
Yeah.
So that would technically mean that we are 9 months old.
See, I don't understand.
Yeah, I don't know.
So you have a dog, right?
Yeah.
And you play fetch with them, you know, right?
Sometimes, yeah.
So, when my dog brings me the same toy, I wonder if it's his favorite toy, or if he thinks it's my favorite toy. I never thought about that. Because my dog, he goes for the same toy every time, and he brings it back to me every time. So it's like, huh.
Well, with my dog, if we have something that squeaks, he won't touch it unless we touch it.
Ah, see?
And I don't know if he thinks it's alive because
Probably.
like when it squeaks and everything. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he thinks it's alive, and when we squeak it, it's like them making a noise, and only like us can do it. Like he has a hard time squeaking it. So I'm wondering if he brings it to us just to squeak it to make sure it's like alive. I don't know.
That's why they make squeaky
But
toys. Because when they squeak it, it sounds like a dying animal.
yeah,
Which is
yeah.
kind of creepy.
But well, I mean, that's just nature. I mean, they were wild animals, and that's what wild
Yeah.
animals do. So, I mean, it makes sense.
Yeah, so my dog, he'll run and go get the rope that he likes to play with. He'll bring it to me. And then if he wants, like, my grandpa to play with him, he'll get his squeaky toy and bring it to him. He don't ever
Mm.
bring me his squeaky toy unless I go and tell him to. But he'll always bring me his rope.
Mm.
So that's... Do you like oranges?
Yes.
Um, which came first? The color orange or the fruit orange?
The fruit.
Why is that?
Well, I don't really want to go like religion wise, but like, Adam and Eve, they had like all kinds of fruits and stuff. And I'm sure there was an orange there. And even though they knew how to speak English and everything, or whatever language they spoke, I don't know if that's true or not, but you know, they didn't really say, here's an orange shirt for you,
Yeah.
here's something orange for you. No, they said it as in the fruit. I don't even know if they actually like said any color names
I don't know.
for its color,
But yeah, I think it would
But
be the fruit.
yeah. Even when like cavemen, they don't know colors. They don't know anything.
Nope.
They know the fruit though. I don't know if they would call it an orange, but
It's the same with like
yeah.
which came first, the chicken or the egg. The chicken came first.
No, the egg
Nope.
came first because
Ah.
the hear me out, okay? When a chicken is born, they're in an egg. So technically, the egg comes first because it's a chick, and then it goes into a chicken,
But
and it
where'd the
lays an
egg
egg.
come from?
An egg. An egg came from an egg. Because
No. Well, let's go back
like
to
I
Adam and
said.
Eve. Adam wasn't a baby. He was a full-grown man.
No.
So the chickens came first.
No,
Not
Lord.
the egg. The chickens came first, they made an egg, and then there's the egg.
Well, if you do it way back then yeah. I'm saying like now, the egg comes first, but
Yeah, I know that. But we're talking about the very first chicken. Was it the
very
chicken or
first
the egg? Well, now, yeah, it's
chicken,
an egg.
probably.
Because we have chickens and they make eggs.
Yeah. You should have been more specific.
Well,
I
I
don't know.
thought...
Yeah, the chicken for sure.
Oh, brother. Anyway, moving on. We're going to go into Mandela Effects. You like Mandela Effects?
No.
I only have a few. Because I talked a lot
them,
about it on here.
some of them are okay, I guess.
I only have like food brands and TV shows characters.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. First up, we got the food. Peanut butter. You like peanut butter, right?
Yeah, I do actually.
What brand do you get?
I'm not sure actually.
Okay. You know the Jif peanut butter, right?
Yeah.
Is it Jif or Jiffy?
Jiffy, I believe, right?
Nope. It's Jif.
Jiff.
J-I-F.
Oh.
I...
There's no two F's?
Nope, it's not Jiffy. I call it Jiffy just to call it Jiffy, but I knew it was Jif.
Yeah, I knew it was Jif, but I didn't know if, like, we shortened it to Jif, and it was originally, like, Jiffy, or
Maybe it was
it was just Jif.
Jiffy and then they just...
Changed it.
Jiffy peanut butter, I googled it. But it's Jif. Huh.
I'm not surprised, though.
I don't know, there's an old commercial with like a Jiffy on it. I don't know. Curious George. You liked him, didn't you? I used to watch him all the time.
I did.
All right,
yeah, me too. I had like a coloring book.
Really? I didn't.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go back into our childhood where we're watching TV and Curious George is there. And we see the monkey and we see the... What's his name? He looks like a banana. Anyway.
Shoot, I don't even know.
George. He's a monkey. Does he have a tail or no tail? What was that?
He has a tail. No, wait. No, he doesn't have a tail.
You are correct. People think he has a tail, but he doesn't. I remember, I think I remember him having a tail. Because he would always, throw it around town, you know?
Yeah, I in my head, I pictured him, swinging from his tail, but then I remember he probably doesn't have a tail. Because, in my coloring books and stuff, it didn't have a tail on that, so...
Shoot, I haven't watched that in so long.
We assume that he has a tail because all monkeys have a tail.
Yeah, that's probably the reason why.
Yeah.
You've watched Pokemon. I know you like Pokemon, right?
Yeah.
You know who Pikachu is.
Yeah.
The tip of his tail, is it just yellow or is it black?
It goes yellow, and then at the very end, it's black.
I'm sorry, but you are wrong.
What?
It's just yellow. It's just yellow. That's all it is. Many people remember it being black. Even I remember, because I kind of used to like Pikachu. I was like, it's black, but it's not. It's just yellow. So.
Interesting. Okay. I kind of want to look that up now. Hold on.
You look that up. Okay, we got one more topic, and then we'll go into high school drama. I got my tea ready. I'm drinking tea while we're gonna spill the tea.
What the? Okay, technically it's not all yellow.
What is it?
At the very, very bottom, I mixed it up. I thought it was the very top, but the very, very bottom, it's brown.
Yeah, but I'm talking about the very top.
Yeah, no, yeah, it's yellow.
Well, there's some,
I got it mixed up.
I don't know. His ears are black. Now, this one, I kind of believe. So, Princess Diana's death, it was no accident. It was on purpose. She was killed in a car crash in Paris in 1997.
Oh.
And what's even creepier, it was 1 year after her divorce with Prince Charles.
Do we know, what happened in the car crash? Like how it happened?
Hold on a minute. She was getting chased by paparazzi, and it caused them to crash. That's what it was.
Yeah, I don't think that was an accident then.
No. So
If you're too focused on paparazzi that you get into a wreck, I don't believe that.
I'm pretty sure that's what happened. And people was making up rumors that she was pregnant during the crash, but she wasn't.
Hmm.
And she was dating, I don't know how to pronounce his name, but she was dating somebody at the time.
I don't know. I mean, she wasn't. I'm sure she wasn't the one that was driving. I'm
No,
sure.
she was like in a limo? I don't remember. I forget.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure she wasn't the one that was driving.
I
The
don't think she could
driver
drive.
shouldn't have.
They wouldn't let her or
I
something.
don't know. The driver shouldn't have been like panicked over paparazzi.
Mm-hmm.
Like, cause they deal with paparazzi all the time. So that doesn't really make sense for me.
But now there's another thing saying that they enter this tunnel and then it goes out of control and then it's striking the 13th concrete pillar that divides the tunnel and it rolls over and rebounds into the wall.
Yeah, no, I don't think that's real.
All right. Now let's go into something juicier. High school drama. What do you got?
Oh, our high school was crazy, dude.
I'd only spent 2 years in that high school, and the rest I was out. I did homeschooling.
I spent
I had no
I
friends. I
spent
didn't want to
all
be
my
there
years
alone.
there. No, yeah, during COVID, when it just opened up to where we could go, it was so empty. Like there was barely anyone there. And it to be honest, it scared me. Like seeing the hallways so empty and quiet,
Yeah,
I was like, nah,
I bet that was
no, this is
creepy.
not right.
I remember, it was me, you, and we're gonna call her Susan.
Mm.
You remember her? Golly, we almost got in trouble. You guys were like typing on the computer. I don't even know what y'all were typing, but Susan was typing something nasty, and Mr. Miller came up behind her, and she slammed that computer shut.
I remember
And he
that.
was like, "What's going on here?"
Oh
Because
my
we would
gosh.
share a Google Doc with each other, and we would just write random crap.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
Oh gosh! You remember when she sat in that chair and it just broke?
She kept leaning back on it. I mean, no wonder it broke. Oh my gosh. I remember that class was like the snack class. Like
Yes.
everyone was snacking
Well, it was
in that
fourth
class.
period. Nobody gave a crap.
Yeah, that's true. No, multiple people, including me, has like almost fallen asleep in his class almost every day.
Shoot, it was so boring.
It was. It really was.
But
That
he
was
was
probably
nice.
one of the most boring classes. Yeah, he was. He was. But I remember him yelling at us right before the
Yes.
exam. He yelled at us like, "This is a big deal," kind of thing.
Oh my, that's funny.
Yeah, good times.
Yeah. Freshman year is when it all went down. It was
Yeah.
second semester, and school was like 2 weeks away from being over with. The friend group, there was what, four of us altogether?
Let's see. It was us two.
And then
It
them two.
was Susan and what was the other one? Sarah.
Sure. We'll call her Sarah.
And okay, and then there was another girl.
I thought it was just us.
No, she was in it every now and then, but she was part of the drama. Um,
Was it your friend?
actually, there was
What was her name? I forget.
no. She was your friend.
She wasn't
She
my
was your
friend. Uh-uh.
I don't even know what to call her. Let's call her Claire.
Claire. Okay.
Yeah.
I so missed that group, but we we were like so toxic. They was. Anyway, we all were kind of.
Yeah, I mean, at lunch we had that one specific spot we'd go to, like in between the vending machine and the wall.
Yes. Yeah.
We would go there, and we would just chill, watch like random YouTube things, and
Yeah.
that was fun. And having classes with each other was fun as well.
Yeah. I didn't have
But
classes with Sarah.
I did. I
Well,
had
aren't
a
you
lot
lucky?
of classes with her. I am not lucky. No, no.
We'll talk about that later. How did we get together? I forget. I think me and Susan, we were already friends. And me and you, we were already friends.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, me and you met. Well,
I knew you since like the second grade. Or something like that.
Yeah, but I think we didn't like start becoming like friends until middle school.
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then high school, we hung out. Because we had more freedom.
Yeah.
Then I introduced you to Susan, I think. Or she already knew you, I don't remember.
Oh, we had a class together. Yeah, we already knew each other.
And then Sarah.
I don't even know how I met her.
I knew her in middle school. I forget how me and her met. I think it was her cousin, because I was friends with her, and then we just started talking. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't really... I think when I became part of the group, that's how I knew her. But I don't know.
Crazy times.
Yeah.
Now, how did it break apart? That's the real question. No, I remember.
Oh, I remember. I don't remember what we were fighting about, but
I remember what happened between me and you, but you probably won't remember it.
No, I don't. What happened between us?
Okay, so I remember it so vividly. Okay, so me and Susan, we went, so I think it was like a Labor Day or something. Me and her went to the pool, and it was just me and her that went. And I think you got mad at me because we didn't invite you.
Oh, yeah, that sounds like me.
And to be honest, now, looking back at it, I should have. But I think we didn't because we knew that your mom would say no. But, I mean, we still could have asked.
Yeah. Yeah, everybody assumes that, even I assumed that she would say no, but I would still ask and everything. But with them assuming, like, it did make me mad that they assumed.
Yeah.
And, like, just didn't invite me all together. It did make me mad.
Yeah, I would be too.
I mean, yeah, you could have at least, like, asked me. We're all friends here, like.
But
no, I mean, I understand.
Me. So I was like, oh, she just wants to hang out with me. Like, cool. And then I forget. We didn't even think about inviting anybody. She didn't want to invite her friends either. I don't know. But whatever. But you was mostly mad at me. You wasn't mad at her.
I think it was because I talked to you more than her. I'm pretty sure it was because I was closer to you than her.
We were all just words I like to say.
We were very, very immature.
Yeah,
Let's just say that.
Good golly.
Yeah. But I don't I don't even know. Do you even know what we were fighting about? Like the whole group? I can't remember.
I remember what happened. So, let me see. It all started with Susan and Sarah.
Of course, because they were the most toxic ones.
Yeah. They both came out, at the same time. And
Oh, really?
yeah, you don't remember that? Oh, no, because your
No.
thing wouldn't work. So we were in a group chat and they told me that. And I was like, oh, okay, cool, I guess. I don't know. And then they're like, just don't tell anybody. And I was like, I won't. But I told you.
I remember that.
I mean, come on. If you're gonna, come on. They would have done the same thing, They would have went and told.
I mean, yeah, and we're all like in a friend group, so it makes sense
Right.
that you told me.
So I told you, and that was the only person I told. And then somehow it spreaded. And
Spreaded.
yeah, it just spreaded. And I'm like, they came yelling at me saying that I told everybody. I'm like, when do I go up to a stranger and start talking? Let's be real.
Yeah, even I wouldn't do that. No, I was way shy back then. No, even I wouldn't do that.
It was a Sunday. And Susan called and she was like, why are you telling people this and that? And I'm like, what? I thought she was pulling a prank on me. I had no idea what was happening. I'm like, what? And then her friend, we'll call her, uh, I'm not good with names. We'll call her Jolene.
Spring.
Oh,
Okay.
you know who I'm talking about, right? Her friend.
I believe so, yeah.
Mm. She was there too, and there was a talking, and I'm like, what? And let me see. They started laughing, and that's when I thought they were playing with me because I didn't know anything. And I'm like, you're just joking with me, and I hung up on her. And she called me back. She's like, I'm not joking. And she starts yelling at me, saying I'm the one that started rumors. I'm like, oh my word. And then I started getting text messages from who I call her, Jolene, saying that she's going to kick my ace and all that other stuff. I'm like, okay. And at the time, me and Susan was supposed to go to Dollywood. I'm like, well, I guess you ain't coming to Dollywood with me. The group breakup happened before me and you got into that fight. So we were all still friends. Because we figured out who it was that said all those things. It was Sarah, obviously.
Of course.
And then so we all became friends except for her. So I got to school and I was getting looks and people was telling me that she's gonna fight me. I'm like, who? Like, I'm so confused. The only person I wanted to fight was Sarah because I know who it was that was doing it and nobody would believe me.
Yeah.
But you believed me. So I'll give you credit.
Yeah, because I know she was a snake. I know.
Mm-hmm. Golly. And
I remember it going down and Jolene literally almost fighting Sarah, and a teacher was involved in it.
Oh my gosh, that was so funny. I was about to get in it too.
Yeah.
I wanted a piece.
I remember them so close to fighting.
Mm-hmm. If that teacher wasn't there, oh my word, it would have been on.
I know.
Ooh, I would have recorded that. That was on my bucket list.
That would have been entertaining because both of them deserved a little punch.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I remember getting like up in their face and like getting really red because I was so mad.
Dude, Sarah, I pushed her up against the wall. I got in her face. I was like, I forgot what I said to her, but I was peed off. Oh my word.
Yeah. I was mad at Sarah because I didn't she like accuse us or something?
Yes, she accused us. I still have the text messages. I still have them.
Mm.
I still have
Yeah,
screenshots.
I believe she like accused both of us trying to get herself out of it. I think that's why I got mad
The messages
and I
didn't
got in
even
her
make
face.
sense. It didn't make sense.
Yeah, that was crazy. There was like almost 2 or 3 fights about to happen at the
Yeah.
same time.
Well, I was so ready. You remember when Jolene, because I was getting, my phone was blowing up in second period. It was blowing up. And I looked at it at the end of
Mm.
class. It was you, and it was Jolene, and then Susan. And I was like, oh my gosh. So I went down them steps. I found you, and I'm like, we're going to go meet Jolene. And I remember we got to the, where the library is and them steps over there.
Yeah.
We got there. Here
Yeah.
comes Jolene. I'm like, okay, I'm ready. Because she said she wanted to fight me. And then here comes a whole group of her friends coming down the stairs. I said, oh crap. I was like, I'm going to get mugged or something. So I started backing up. And she was like, so what's going on? I'm like, well, people's told me that you wanted to fight me. She's like, I never said that. And I was like, what? I don't know what was going on. But there was people
Yeah.
left and right telling me that Jolene wanted to fight me. And I was like, well, tell her to bring it on then. You know.
Like even if it's true that she did want to fight you, she shouldn't have brought like a whole party
Right.
because
And you was there. I don't know if you
like that is
remember.
so not fair. Like that if you want to fight someone on your own. Like
Mm-hmm.
that just tells me that you're a big baby.
Right. And she's that kind of person
Yeah.
that's like, you don't want to mess with me. I'm from Virginia. I can fight. Like, I don't care where you're from,
Mm.
you know? People who talk like they
Yeah,
can
no.
fight like that can't fight.
No.
Because that
Yeah,
happened
no.
to, we'll call her, I don't know if you remember her, but she was a witch with a B. She was a new girl in middle school, and she was the one that said, I came here on a helicopter. I flew in on
Oh
a private jet.
yeah.
You
I
remember
know who you're
her.
talking about. Yeah, yeah. The wannabe Richie.
Yes,
Yeah.
she got beat in high school.
Oh, I know. Her attitude changed real quick.
She used to talk like she could fight. She got whooped. I wish I was there. I
She
remember.
she talked like she literally owned the whole planet.
She bullied me. She
Oh
didn't
yeah,
really
she
bully
bullied
me,
me
but
too.
she would like mess with me, you know? She'd call me names and ugh.
She did that to me too. Yeah. We were in like 1 or 2 classes together. I know we had English together and she would just like make fun of me in front of my face and everything. I'm like, girl, don't do this. Like,
She
you're
backed
about to piss
off
me
me
off.
in
We're about
high
to fight.
school.
Like,
Middle school is when she done that to me.
mm. I didn't know her until high school.
Because I had that
But
friend group, in middle school with them idiots.
my friend group was crazy, dude.
Mine was fake. Nobody liked me. It was
I
also
had
fake.
2 best friends. I had one specific girl that moved there not long uh before I met my other best friend, and we were like a trio. There was no like splitting us apart, but one of the girls kept like trying to make us fight and
Mm.
trying to get us not to be friends and everything. And it was so toxic.
Shit.
And then all of a sudden she just moved.
Uh,
And it was so peaceful after that. You remember what happened with did I call her Virginia? Yeah.
yeah.
She would just make up so many crap rumors.
I remember when she said she was pregnant, I'm like, what? Who?
Yeah, she even had a pregnancy stick, and then even had ultrasounds and everything just to prove it.
I remember
Oh my
when
god.
Susan, she said that she gave birth, and I was like, what? And then
I remember that.
I look on Snapchat, and there was an actual baby, but it wasn't hers. I guess it was like her cousin or something.
Yeah, it might have
And
been her sisters.
yeah,
Her
probably.
older sisters.
She has a sister?
She has several.
Good golly. I used to be friends with her and I went to her house. I never knew that. I thought she was an only child. That's what she told
No,
me.
I'm pretty sure they're stepsisters, but
Oh, okay.
she used to be really close with one or two of them. The biggest blow up with Virginia was the um sending nudes.
Oh
That
my
was the biggest
word.
blow up.
I
And to
don't.
be honest, I shouldn't have told my best friend about it. Like I warned her. I was like, dude, if she shows you something, like look away. You don't want to see it.
Mm,
And I was warning her. But then instead her big ass mouth was like, I'm gonna tell her. And then that's how it started.
oh
Oh.
boy.
Yeah. And she came up to me. I believe you and what are we calling? Oh, Claire. You and Claire were sitting right next to me. Slammed her hand on the table. Was like, you. I'm just like, huh?
Wait, say that
Huh?
again. Your Discord broke out.
Oh, it's probably because I yelled. She slammed her hand on the table and said, "Who told you?" Yelled it out, and everybody was like, "What's going on?"
I think
Huh?
I remember that, but
And I was confused. I was like, "Huh?" And Claire was like paying attention as well, and then she's like, "Who told you that I was sending nudes? Blah 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 blah." And I'm like, "You're telling literally everyone." She's like, "No, I'm not. No, I'm not." And I'm like, "Okay, whatever."
well,
And we argued for a little bit, and then I remember her slamming her hand again, and she goes, "Fuck you!" and then storms out.
oh my word.
I remember being red. Like I wasn't embarrassed or anything. I was like, but my face just turned red. I guess because people were like, "What's going on?" Like, and talking to me. I was like, "Oh, I don't know." But I remember
Wait,
us like laughing
yeah.
about it.
What class was we in?
It was at lunch.
Oh, lunch. Huh.
Yeah, it was at lunch. And I
Okay.
remember when she yelled, everyone kind of like went silent
Yeah.
for
I
a
remember
second.
that.
Everybody's like, "Huh?" And then it just
Huh?
went loud again. She was showing everyone. Literally, she showed Claire. She showed. Uh, did she show you?
Oh crap! No.
Okay. Well, she showed
we
Claire. She probably showed her other friends. I don't even know who she was friends with at the time.
um we I don't think we used to be friends, but I think we just stopped talking. So yeah,
Yeah, that's what happened to me and her as well.
I
I wasn't really like
I never really
friends
cared
with
for
her
her.
though.
I mean, she was kind of all my friends were toxic, dude, except for you. I mean,
No, I was toxic.
back then, yeah, but my word.
I had an advocate group with Sarah,
Mm.
and me and her would talk a little bit, but she told me that she had a boyfriend,
Oh.
and um they just started dating, and they already had like matching rings, matching keychain, matching um a bracelet, matching sweatshirts, matching wallpapers, matching
Good lord.
everything. And later on, I heard that she was barely at school, so I figured she did drop out. Um, but later on, I think somebody told me that she got pregnant.
That's not true.
I
Because
don't know.
I kind of
I
look at her
seriously don't.
Facebook and there's nothing. Unless she keeps it really private, but I doubt that.
Well, unless
She's
she got an
engaged
abortion.
now. Yeah. She's engaged now.
I wonder if it's the same guy.
I don't know. Is it...
Probably not.
Are you talking about that guy who she met online? Was it him? Or somebody different?
Yeah.
What happened? Because I heard that... Because you two, I remember y'all started talking. Me and her wasn't friends. And then Susan told me that he found out her location, was going to come and get her or something like that. I don't remember.
Yeah.
Was that him?
I remember that.
He was from like a different state or something. He was much older.
I don't think it was a different... I don't think it was a different state. I think he just lived like an hour or something away. It was like a long distance, but not like a different state.
He was much older. He was like in his 20s.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, he was in his 20s. I remember that. And she did tell me that he tried to like... He actually went to her house and everything and met her family.
Nah, that's creepy.
And
that's
like
creepy.
had to stay the night.
Nope.
And I don't really remember much, but I remember her telling me that. And she wasn't like panicked or anything, which was weird, but I don't know.
Yeah.
But they were fine because like even though he came without her permission and everything, like she was fine with it.
That's weird. Okay.
Yeah, she was fine with it. She was actually excited to see him. Like, I don't know, but
for me,
yeah, I remember her telling me.
Like online dating is kind of creepy. Because
I've been on Hinge, I've been on Tinder, I've been...
and they'll kill you or something.
Yeah. Well, with Tinder, like when I swipe through, you can tell who's fake and who's not.
Right.
Well, for me, it's so easy to tell. But I don't mind it, but I create a boundary where I have to like know this person for a couple months before actually meeting them, just for that reason. Right. Because I'm not gonna like swipe and be like, hey, you want to meet up with a complete stranger. I can't. I don't want to do that. I feel uncomfortable doing that. I know some girls who do that, and like respect for them, but no.
Nah.
I tell them. I like tell them like, hey, I need to get to know you before actually like meeting up with you. And they either say, oh, okay, dope, we're not gonna talk then, or, oh, okay, that's fine, I understand.
Yeah, because you know what they want to do? That's the only thing they want to do.
And I tell them that. I tell them that too. I'm like, that's not why I'm here. That's exactly not that's not my priority. That's not what I'm here for. Sometimes they'll be like, okay, bye. Or they'll be like, okay, I understand. So
it's basically all guys want, and it's like, come on, do better.
That's what my ex wanted. Oh my gosh. I don't...
Like, why?
I don't know what I told you. I don't know what I told you about him, but...
You told me some stuff.
He was horrible. He was absolutely horrible. It was sophomore year that I met him. It was right before COVID. Right before. And it was right after I broke up with my first kissed dude.
Ooh.
Which he was pretty bad as well. Because he craved sex as well. He was my first kiss, but my first kiss instantly became a makeout.
Oh, Lord.
So it was my first kiss and my first makeout at the same time.
Ew.
It made me so uncomfortable. Anyways, it was after I broke up with him. I met this guy. We'll call him... I don't know what to call him. Kevin.
Kevin.
We'll call him Kevin. Sorry to Kevins out there.
I'm not.
Yeah, so Kevin was interested in me. I was interested in him because I was desperate at the time.
Oh boy.
I just wanted that attention, okay? But he liked me and another girl
Ooh.
who happens to be my first kiss dude's ex.
Oh.
Which is crazy. Anyways, so he liked us at the same time. We barely talked because we would like walk together in the hallways, but we wouldn't like talk to each other. We would barely even speak to each other. Anyways, he said, I'm gonna ask this other girl out, and if she says yes, then we're gonna date. If she says no, then I will go to you and ask you out.
See, that's when I've been like, don't even bother. You know?
Again, I was desperate.
I know, but come on.
You know, if it was me now, I'd be like, oh, hell no. No. I come first. What?
No.
But she said no. And so he did come to me. And me being the desperate bitch I said yes. And we started dating, and we talked. We didn't talk on Snapchat. We didn't talk on Instagram. We talked on Messenger.
Ooh.
Which was really weird now that I think about it.
Mm-hmm.
But anyways, he was older than me, but we were in the same class because of credit issues. His credits weren't fully in, so the system wanted him to be a grade below than what he should have been. If that makes sense.
No,
but he was in our class. And but he was older. He was like 17, 18, something like that. I don't even know. At the time, I think I was 15 or 16. I think I was 16.
That's pretty reasonable age gap.
Yeah. I was somewhere. It was either 15 or 16. I can't remember. But I think I don't know. But we started dating, and then he constantly wanted to FaceTime me when I was at home. Like, I had no time to myself. As soon as I got home, we FaceTimed until we went to sleep.
Wow.
I had no time on my own. And which I was fine with that because, you know, the attention and everything.
Mm-hmm.
But we started, like, we didn't really be affectionate in front of people until one time he kissed me, like, in the hallway.
Ooh.
And I remember one of my friends being like, ooh, kind of thing. And we would, like, hug sometimes, but we weren't, like, that affectionate in public, which was kind of weird to me. But then everything was pretty fine at school, but when the FaceTiming happened, he's just like a complete different person. He would be like very gaslighting kind of. It was bad. He would like try to persuade me to do things. He would constantly ask me inappropriate questions, and I told him one time, like, I don't want to answer these questions. Can we like ask different questions? He's like, okay, we can do that. And like literally not even 5 minutes later, he went straight back to the inappropriate questions.
Oh boy.
We didn't even date for a month. It was less than a month. But later on, there was girls that came up to me. I happened to be friends with one of them. And she said that he sent nudes to her
Oh.
and was cheating. And I was like, uh-oh. And said that I need to get out of the relationship. Let's just say I should have listened to them, but so there was drama. And he literally said, yeah, I sent nudes to her, but that was before we started dating. I was like, are you sure about that? Are you sure about that? But he did admit that he did do that. But he like tried to brush it off.
They don't care.
And I was like, okay, well, yeah. Well, I was like, well, if you did it before we started dating, that's fine because we were both still single. So I guess that's fine. So I brushed it off as well because I was stupidly believed him. And one of the girls came up to me again saying that I seriously need to break up with him because he's still cheating and trying to get with the same girl. And the same girl came up to me and was like, I didn't know you guys were dating. So I didn't know. And she like felt really bad. I was like, no, it's okay. It's okay. You didn't know. And he didn't tell me or anything. So I confronted him and he was like, well, you're going to break up with me anyways, blah, 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 blah. And I was like, okay, first off, communication. And so I tried to communicate with him, try to work this thing out. For some reason, that did not get me to break up with him.
Oh.
I don't know. But I tried to like work things out. And eventually he kept wanting me to break up with him. So I got that hint and I was like, it's you that wants to break up with me, right? And he's like, yeah. And I was like, since when? He's like, for 3 days I've been wanting to break up with you.
Wow.
But he tried to gaslight me into me breaking up with him.
Should've.
I'm just like, what is going on? But we did break up. And he like talked crap about me after. Later on, my Facebook, all of a sudden there was a video that got sent to everyone and it was pitch black. And I quickly told everyone I did not send this. I must have gotten hacked. I don't know what it was, but I'm pretty sure it was him that logged into my Facebook and hacked me.
I'm sure.
Pretty sure it was him.
What was the video?
I don't know. I don't remember. I don't think I looked at it because I assumed it was something like bad.
Right.
Probably. But it was like when you look at it, it was just like pitch black. So it was just like a black screen, but I don't know. I just assumed.
Yeah, no.
I just assumed it was something bad, so I didn't even look at it. But and then when he was affectionate to me, was like in private, he would always want to make out with me, and every now and then he would like reach his hand up my shirt.
Nope. I would have punched him.
And I'm just like, first of all, we're in school. Second of all, where your hand going? It will be what we've graduated.
It's been
going on 2 years.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Dang. So that was, let's see.
I graduated in January. I got out early.
I didn't. I graduated in summertime.
So it's been exactly 2 years for me. I bet you didn't even notice that I was gone. Makes me want to cry.
No, I didn't. I didn't even see you for like before COVID. I didn't even like see you after we fought and stopped being friends. I didn't see you at all.
I think I seen you a little bit, but I was always like with my other friends. We always hung out. Where did we hang out? I don't know. We snuck into the theater room one time. Oh my. Our friend, she went like behind that thing and started making out with her boyfriend, and she had hickeys all over her when she got out. I was like, oh my word. And I had to hang out with her other friends.
I saw this couple.
I was like, oh boy.
I saw this couple that was making out in the theater dance hallway, and this dude literally had hickeys all over his neck, literally covered in hickeys.
Shoot.
I was like, that's gross. That is disgusting.
They say that you gotta be careful because that can cause like a blood clot.
Yeah, especially like around your neck. Yeah, you can create a blood clot, which will give you like a heart attack reaction.
Yep. I think
Yeah.
that's kind of like weird to give hickeys.
I don't want to suck on skin.
Right?
I feel like that's so weird. I'm not a fish.
You're not a fish. Oh, my word. Well, I guess that wraps up that podcast. That was episode 10. Would you like to say a goodbye?
Goodbye. I will not miss you. Just kidding.
That's so mean to the poor one viewer that watches this or listens to it.
I'm sorry.
We love you, that one viewer.
Yeah.
Whoa. If you want... So this is episode 10, I think. I lost count. But if you guys want Otto back on the show, let me know.
I want to come back. Let me come back, please.
If I ever record episode 11 in like another 2 years. Goodbye.